So there are basically, so since this is a real estate exposition, we're going to share with you some benefits of property investment. So the first benefit of property investment is security. When you have a property, even if you're going to use it, gagamitin nyo lang yung property nyo, investment pa rin siya. Alam nyo kung bakit? Because, it's okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Welcome. Yan. So, it is also something that you will use for your financial independence kasi that means you are no longer dependent on other people to live. Hindi na kayo nakasalalay sa ibang tao para mabuhay kayo. And there are only 3 things in the world that we need na basic. Ibig sabihin, everybody needs this. Number 1 is food. Number 2 is clothing. And number 3 is shelter. So the best thing that you can do to secure the future of your family is to invest in a house. Of course, the next benefit of property investment is forced savings of disposable income. So today, I'm only in Singapore for 2 nights. And yesterday morning, I flew in, we had an event, and then this morning, the first thing that I wanted to do was to go to Takashimaya, which is my favorite mall in Singapore. And yung pera na ginagamit ko para makabili ng mga bagay sa Takashimaya, yun ang tawag ko. That is what you call disposable income. So your disposable income is money that you otherwise would not have saved if you were not investing it somewhere. So para kang napipilitan magtabi ng kaunting halaga in order for you to have an investment. Next benefit of property investment is passive income. So Warren Buffett once said, if you do not find a way to make money while you sleep, you are going to work until you die. Nakakatakot naman yun. Next slide. So the next benefit of property investment is a sense of ownership and accomplishment. Ibig sabihin yan, the great thing about real estate is that it is tangible. You can see it with your own 2 eyes. You know, sometimes we work so hard, and it's something that is fulfilling that we see where our hard work is going. Nakikita natin kung saan napupunta yung pagod natin. Of course, the next thing that we can use property investment for is for pension. Because all of us eventually will retire, and we will stop earning an income. And the properties that we will accumulate over our lifetime will replace the income that we will lose when we stop working. So the great thing about property is you can scale it. Pwede mong palakihin yung property investments mo. Again, maybe big, hindi ba big? Siguro mga I've spent 8 years in high-end real estate. When I say high-end real estate, high-end real estate, luxury real estate. And in that segment of the market, I got to meet so many people who are so very wealthy. And some of them have a list of property. They cannot remember how many properties they have. Ganun sila kadami, ganun kadami yung properties nila. Hindi nila matatandaan kung ilan kung wala silang listahan. And you know what? That started with just 1 property. So you invest in 1 property, you fully pay that property so that it will give you positive cash flow. And then you use that property in order to acquire your second property. Now you have 2 properties paying for 1 property. Once you finish paying for that property, then you get another property, and now you have 3 properties paying for this 1 property. So bumibilis yung acquisition ng property mo as time goes by. Like I said, my passion is really to share with people that this is not something that is scary. Hindi siya nakakatakot. You just have to start with 1. Doesn't have to be an expensive property. It just has to be a property that you like. And of course, the final benefit of property investment is inheritance. So aside from you using that property and the income that is there, you can actually pass that on to your heirs. Magagamit pa yan ng mga anak mo. And that's something that you can leave as a legacy. Na yung parents ko, they worked hard, they worked in Singapore, and because of that, they left us with properties, and suddenly life is not as hard as it was for them, as it is for their kids. Anyway, so yun lang naman. So today, I want to share with you some reasons why it's great to invest with First Park Homes. Number one reason is because we are a trusted developer. We are Century Properties, so it's a wholly owned subsidiary of Century Properties. Century Properties is one of the biggest real estate companies in the Philippines. So we have been in the industry for 30 years already. And we are also publicly listed in the Philippine Stock Exchange. Aside from being the biggest, one of the biggest real estate companies in the Philippines, we are also the #1 developer in the Philippines for affordable housing, according to Colliers International. So Colliers International is actually a property research firm. And according to Colliers, we are the top developer for affordable housing. And we even won awards. So this award is Real Estate Asia Awards 2023. This was awarded in Marina Bay Sands here in Singapore last month. And yung Real Estate Asia Awards is actually an international award-giving body. So hindi yan something na, sige bayaran mo, bibayaran ka tayo mo ng award. So, aside from being a trusted developer, one of the great things that I love about this property is that it is a landed development. May lupa siya. And I have to tell you, iba ang appreciation ng property na may lupa. Bakit? I want to share with you this news clip. And it's very consistent. There is a big housing backlog in the Philippines. It means that we need 6.5 million homes. And actually, in that, yung housing gap na yun, if it does not get met, it's going to get bigger and bigger. Which means that there is such a big demand for housing. Sabi nga ni Louis Glickman, the best investment on earth is earth itself. Bakit? Ang tao dumadami. Ang lupa, hindi siya dumadami. Okay? That's why yung appreciation ng property, especially landed property, is very steady and many times it is exponential. You will hear of properties that have doubled, tripled, quadrupled in price. So, this is just to share with you yung capital appreciation of some of our properties. So, say for example, our Tanzat property. When we launched it in 2017, the price was 1 million. Now, in 2020, the current price is around 1.9 million. So, within a span of 38 months, whoever invested in this Tanzat property was able to earn 843,000 pesos in appreciation alone. Wala pa nito yung capital, wala pa dito yung rental income, wala pa dito yung other ways that this can earn. Okay, so where are our projects? We have projects in Tanzat, Lipa, San Pablo, Pandi, Calamba, Batulao, Magalang, Tayabas, General Trias, Baliwag, Naic, Balanga, in Bataan. We also have First Park Homes in Batulao. This is Editions. This is our high-end property. We have lots that are as big as 100 plus square meters. We also have our first township project. It's called Hermosa, Bataan. So, Hermosa, Bataan, or Bataan in general, is a thriving development because they're actually going to build a bridge between Bataan and Cavite. Okay. So of course, we also launched recently First Park Homes in Gapan. So there is always a First Park Homes property that is for everyone. Okay, so next is that it is perfect for family. So what does this mean? The average median age in the Philippines is between 22 to 26 years old. So most of the people in the Philippines are at that stage where they are building a family. And if you're going to check our amenities, most of our amenities have basketball courts, swimming pools, outdoor cinemas. We even have a central clubhouse and swimming pool. So this is something, every time I go to a province, there will always be a resident there na taga ron. Diba, pumunta akong Kalamba. Saan ka nag-work, ma'am? Taga First Park Homes po ako. Ay, First Park Homes, alam mo yan ang pinakamagandang subdivision dito kasi napakaganda ng mga amenities niya. So our house models are called, some of them, we have our 3-bedroom unit, it's called the Una. And we have the Calista, and the Calista Mid. So, these are properties that you can actually expand. Pwede nyo po siyang palakihin. And these are some parang para sa trabaho na lang ba ang buhay natin. But, this is okay because if we really have to go through this, but if we are able to allocate our funds correctly, that money that we will be earning will go to our goals. And ultimately, ang magbe-benefit dyan is our families. Para sa pamilya naman natin lahat ng ito. So to end, I would like to share with you the best time to invest was yesterday. But the next best time to invest is today. So with that, maraming salamat po. And I hope that you enjoy the evening. Please